Jesus literally came down to earth and wasted his time. The nails in his hands, the nails in his feet, the piercing of his side, the beating, the spitting, all of that would have been a waste of time because you didn't take the opportunity to make a decision and stand out.
That's good.
Because everybody can stand up. Everybody can defend. Because when somebody says, well, I don't understand why Christians, and you know we get in this whole debate, well, you know, I'm a Christian, I'm this, I'm that, I come to Impact, I got my little Calvary shirt on, I love Jesus, all that. But are you standing out? And let me ask you this. Can you stand out among those who are standing up? Because every Christian does not stand out. Because some Christians, and I think you know who I'm talking about because you've seen them before, some Christians are blenders. They blend. They don't look different, they don't act different, they don't talk different, they don't walk different. I just want to be like everybody else. I just want to fit in. You were not made to fit in. That's why you can go to the club and feel uncomfortable. Some of y'all don't feel uncomfortable, but you should. That's why you can be in places and don't feel right because you know something deep down inside of you knows, I should not be here. I should not be here. This is not right. I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be with him. I shouldn't be with her. I shouldn't have said that. I don't feel comfortable because I was not made to fit in. The Bible says we are in the world but not of the world. Which basically means we were made in the world but we were not made of what the world is made of. You ever tried to mix oil and water? It's a mix. What always floats on the top? Oil. Oil always floats. So when you put a Christian in a room with a sinner, who should always come on top? Who should always be visible? So when I go in my school, if I come to your school, if I come to Carroll, if I come to DeMath, if I come to your high school, if I come to your college, are you readily visible? Can people walk down the street and know you're a Christian? Whether you have on an I love Jesus pin or not. Can they see it in your smile? Can they see it in your attitude? Can they see it in how you talk? Or are you a blending Christian? Because you just want to act and look like everybody else. I am challenging you today. If you are a blender or know somebody who's a blender, tell them we got to stop blending. Because somebody's got to look different. Because everybody around this city, and we've seen there are so many young people around this city who don't know God. There are so many young men on your school campus. There's so many young women that you go and you see every day who still do not have a church home. Why can't they come here? You know why? Because the Christians that they see don't look any different from them.
Say a word.
We have to have something on us that somebody else wants. We have to make it our job to make ourselves visible enough to somebody that say, you know what? I want what they have. I want the God that they have. I want the God that they serve because they have a peace about them that I don't have. Yeah, I got nicer clothes. Yeah, I drive a better car. But they have peace. And how many know some days, at the end of the day, sometimes the only thing you really need is just a mental peace. I'm talking about peace to where you can leave your door unlocked and you know that God is going to cover you. I'm talking about peace and you're not paranoid because sometimes you know we have a tendency to get overly paranoid by the simplest stuff. But today I'm calling you, I'm challenging you to make a decision. To make a decision. You got to stand out. And let me say this, I'm not trying to bash anybody, but let me say it like this. We, not you, we, because I put myself in it, because I'm a part of you, we have to do better. We have to do better. No, I'm not saying that, you know, you got to wear a long skirt and white, black. No. You know what holiness is? Holiness is a long black skirt and a white black. No, that's not. No, that's just hideous. That's what that is. No makeup. No, that's not holiness. That's not holiness. Holiness is how you walk, how you act, how you talk, how you interact with people. That's holiness. Holiness is reflecting the correct image of Christ. And I heard somebody say, if God manifested himself in the flesh right now, what do you think he would wear? Well, he would wear a robe or suit like Bishop. He would come in jeans and t-shirt. Why? Because he presents himself according to the generation he's coming to. So if my generation doesn't wear suits, he's not going to wear a suit. He's going to come in just like you are. Because he wants to make himself real to you. Through all of the deaths, through all of the stuff that's going on. Because let me say this. I know stuff is going good. I know life is good. And I'm not trying to down you. But what we're seeing now is going to get worse. That's just what